We are learning new information tonight regarding a deadly shooting in South Phoenix near 19th Avenue and Baseline. Police say one person is dead and two others, including a child, are in critical condition. 12 News journalist Sean Rice has been on the scene there throughout the day today. Sean, I mean, this is a really difficult situation. It's hard to put into words really what happened there.
Yeah, Jade, it is. Good evening to you. Multiple witnesses I spoke with have been left completely speechless, many of them in tears, describing what they saw and what happened inside this parking lot behind me in South Phoenix this afternoon. They describe hearing an argument and then a barrage of gunfire, some 12 to 15 shots fired at a man, a woman, and 3 young children. Tonight, that man is dead, and a woman and a young child are fighting for their lives at the hospital. A Phoenix father who witnessed an unspeakable tragedy, lighting candles for the 4 victims of senseless violence.
I'm back here tonight lighting candles for just because of a little girl I don't know. I've told my family to thoughts and prayers and pray, and I hope everyone else does. It's just when you see a child laid on the ground with a bloodstained shirt, you can't prepare for that.
This man doesn't wish to be named. At 2:45 Saturday afternoon, he and several others saw a man get out of a silver Dodge sedan, engage in a fight with the driver of a white SUV. That fight escalating within seconds.
The individual adult male that was in that passenger car began shooting into the SUV. Multiple rounds were fired, and from that shooting itself, the adult male driver of the SUV was shot, struck, and has been pronounced deceased here on scene.
A woman in the passenger seat of the white SUV also shot. 2 children in the back seat struck by gunfire too.
We saw a woman screaming. She had an infant in her arms. She had a child maybe 4 to 5 years old in the other hand, and she's screaming, "My baby."
Phoenix police detectives using flashlights to look for shell casings, hoping to shine light on what prompted the violence, road rage, or a targeted attack.
There's no indication that they knew each other. We don't know exactly what led to the circumstance. So if there is a relationship that detectives don't know about, we're hoping, and I'm very confident that they will figure those relationships out.
Phoenix police say the shooter was taken into custody on scene. Whether he was acting in self-defense, now a part of their ongoing investigation. For many, this entire tragedy entirely avoidable.
It shouldn't have happened like this. Whatever it was, you guys should all be home right now watching a Christmas movie.
Yeah, just so incredibly senseless. So many people who remained out here throughout the afternoon and evening have just continued to tell me how hopeful they are that the woman and the young child do pull through and survive their injuries. Now, Phoenix police are still asking for any witnesses who may have saw this shooting to come forward, present them with what you saw, what you heard, or what you may have captured on video. They're hopeful that some of the witnesses may have video evidence as well. If you're one of those people, they say you can contact 911, or if you wish to remain anonymous, you can contact Silent Witness. We're live tonight in South Phoenix. Sean Rice, 12 News.
Yeah, Sean, hopefully somebody comes forward with information. Now, initially, Sean, you mentioned that 3 kids were in that car. What can you tell us about that third child? Were they shot? Are they okay? What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so when Phoenix police gave us their briefing at about 6 o'clock tonight, they only mentioned that 2 kids were in that white SUV. They came back to us and said there was a third. That third child, although we don't know their age, is uninjured. The other 2 children were struck by gunfire. One is in critical condition, the other is stable. But that third child that we didn't know about at the time was not struck by gunfire. So certainly some welcoming news there, Jade.
Gosh, a difficult situation, especially right before Thanksgiving. Thanks so much, Sean.